As part of your learner's course, they're required to demonstrate competency in learning outcomes that are more suited to observation. In order for a learner to pass a module, they must be signed off in each of the designated learning outcomes by you, the supervisor. So what is your role as a supervisor? Your role as a registered GPHC professional and tutor is to ensure that your learner is able to practice safely and effectively. You'll be responsible for signing off competency-based skills throughout your learner's course. Each of the learning outcomes has been divided further into assessment criteria. And next to these assessment criteria, we've laid out a number of boxes. These boxes indicate the number of times that a learner needs to demonstrate a particular outcome or skill. Once you are happy that you've observed your learner completing a particular skill or outcome to the satisfactory level, you should record the date of the observation next to that particular assessment criteria. Remember, within one observation, a learner may demonstrate multiple assessment criteria from multiple learning outcomes. The learning outcomes as a whole have to be demonstrated over a minimum of 2 to 3 months. This is so that the learner can demonstrate competency over a period of time. So what are learning outcomes? These are skills or tasks that we feel are more suited to being assessed by observation as opposed to the traditional written assessment. Within each learning outcome, there are assessment criteria which relate to a particular task. As an example, one such criteria within a learning outcome could be to safely hand out dispense items following the pharmacy's SOP. Once you've observed your learner complete this safely and effectively, you may add a date under that particular criteria. Once all dates have been filled within a criteria, it can be signed off as a whole. Remember, do not add a date or sign off a criteria if the learner hasn't completed the task to a satisfactory standard. So how should these criteria be assessed? Well, the Miller's triangle shows different levels of competence that a learner may be required to show throughout a course. For each task that is included within the booklet on this course, we expect the learner to demonstrate a DOES level. So what is a DOES competency? Well, the learner must act independently and consistently in a complex but defined situation. A member of support staff provides evidence for this level once they've demonstrated the outcomes. Always remember to give your learner feedback after an observation. Ultimately, as the supervisor, it will be for you to judge whether a learner has met a particular criteria. If you are not sure that your learner has demonstrated a skill to the required level, please get in touch with the Learning and Development team who will be able to assist.